Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS over a decade. I have a whole team of former IRS agents. I've been doing this work for 51 years. I've been on most all national TV stations. Just go to my website to learn about me. I suggest everyone do that to anybody they're looking at it. 777irs.com. Simple name. I'm a simple person. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about the IRS tax audit, the feared IRS tax audit. As you can imagine, over 51 years I've dealt with that on one side, and now we get to represent people who have IRS tax audits, and sometimes they strike fear and sometimes they don't. To most people there's anxiety of what's there, but I want to tell you today one of the big secrets that you really need to know about the IRS tax audit. What happens is a person did not necessarily audit your return. The computer diff score, diff score, kicked out your tax return for an audit. It stands for Discriminatory Index Function score. What that score showed is based on other returns similar to yours, that your return had a number of flags that the computer was uncomfortable about, and they kicked this tax return out for an audit. And they put on there certain things that, well, these are the things we want you to look at. But that's not where the secret comes. The secret certainly is for you to know what the diff score was. You need to know what the diff score is, how that works, that a person didn't audit your return. The diff score, the computer audits your return. But the secret is when IRS sends you that notice, that just gives the IRS the right to start auditing anything else they want. Basically, the auditor is giving a flashlight per se, and to start looking at all the tax return, all the nooks and crannies. So that usually expands the audit. What they give you is the basis for what they're going to start looking at. Don't be surprised if they don't expand that audit to 3 years if they find things. If you've got partners or corporations, they may go deep into that. Sometimes they're very simple audits. I don't want to scare you by any means. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. But when that auditor is given that case, they have the ability to do anything they want. Some auditors are really jerks the way they handle things. Others are really nice. We do excellent IRS audit representation. We have 2 or 3 people that have been former IRS appellate agents and revenue agents, so we really know the system. We know exactly what they're going to do before they do, so we can help govern that audit and get you a better result. Thank you so much for listening. Give me a subscription if you would. We'll really appreciate your time, a like or a share. If we're going to handle your work, don't worry about the IRS audit. That's something that we do. Let us do the worrying. That's why I got all the gray here. Thank you for listening.